Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Platinum and Pokémon Ultra Sun, where today we are going to climb Mount Coronet and attempt to find a shiny Dialga in 2 separate games. Because technically I could try and find a shiny Dialga in this game, but I think I actually have to get a certain other Pokemon first. This game being Platinum. But yeah, Mount Coronet needs climbing. I'm not even in the right city. Gotta get my bat. Wait, Celestic isn't right either. No, I need to go to Orberg. Oh, hang on a sec. One of my programs has crashed. Gotta get that reopened. Because without it, the display on my AIO cooler does not show me temps. There we go. Okay. I didn't put my bat back, did I? Nope. Hey there, Califor. Okay, so we surf across here. Take a brief detour for this. Get into a needless battle. And then say our thanks that in this game, unlike in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, we can use the D-pad to press down here and not end up going over the ledge with just one tap. I recall needing to use the analog stick in order to actually not jump over the ledge there in the remakes, which was super annoying because you would think that one press of the D-pad would send you down only one tile, and normally it does, unless there happens to be a ledge below that one tile, in which case it thinks, oh, you must want to go over the ledge. Just think. 2 generations after this, that Shadow Ball would have been super effective. Nice crit on the Thunderbolt. Would have been nice to get that crit on one of the Shadow Balls. Good news about having Gengar in front. Gravelers can't explode on it. Escape ropes are nice to have. Nice, we're finding so many evolved Pokemon, because they give actually for reals XP. Though admittedly the Bronzongs are kind of annoying. Just a little bulkier than I would like them to be. Not to mention their typing making them resistant to almost everything. And then if memory serves, it's 50-50 whether they are immune to ground or just don't take as much damage from fire. I should actually look that up. Is that true in this game? Ah, yes. Yep, 50-50 whether they've got levitate or heat proof. What's the point of there being a rock climb spot here? I ask because you literally have to have a Pokemon with rock climb to even be able to reach this side of it. Much less to go down. It's just... like... do you remember that rock climb exists? That's what they're asking here. Because to get up to that ledge in the first place, we need to have used rock climb inside Mount Coronet to get here. It's like putting a cut tree behind a cut tree. Like, oh, do you remember that you have to cut these? It's not a check for did you bring someone who can cut, it's do you remember what to do when you see this. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is HMs suck. They've never been good. And honestly, I'd say Gen 4 is HMs at their worst. Rock Slide's actually pretty good. But who would I teach it to? I think Gabite can learn it. It is a pretty good move, but... would I actually put it over anything that my Gabite knows? Infernape can learn it. That would actually be... potentially a pretty solid choice. Rock is super effective against flying, bug, ice, fire. Infernape's actually got answers for most of those. Fire's already super effective against 2 of them. So Rock would give whoop. Pressed A on the wrong system. Rock Slide would give Infernape super effective coverage on flying and fire. I suppose flying wouldn't be the worst thing to get super effective coverage on for Infernape, considering flying is super effective against Infernape. I don't know what move we would even replace, because we've got Flamethrower, Mach Punch, and Close Combat as our non-HM moves on that monkey. Mach Punch is the move that I would be most likely to replace of those, but, like, leaving myself with only Close Combat for fighting moves? Ooh! It's time! Time for Gabite to become useful! Sandstorm, sure, it gives Garchomp access to its Sand Veil ability, but we're not really going to need Sand Veil. So goodbye Sandstorm, and hello Crunch. Dang, only level 48 for Garchomp? I would have sworn it was in the 50s. And then let's just see how our attacking stats stack up. So Gengar's got 114 special attack. 129 attack on Garchomp. Those two are... yep, they have our best offensive stats in their respective attacking stats. So Garchomp has gone from being a Gabite with the lowest attacking stats in the party to now having the highest attacking stat in the party. Granted, it's also got a 10 level edge on Gyarados. So, like, Gyarados might end up with higher attack if we get it to level 48. But also, 134 speed is real fast. Observe, if you will, that hole. There was once a cave painting that had blocked the way to the summit. But the wall, it is no longer there. It lies in pieces, do you see? Ever since the 3 Pokémon of the lakes have been captured, something terrible is happening, but what exactly, I do not know. There is but one cause, Team Galactic's Cyrus. And now we are all caught up. Now to the next step. Are you trainer enough to advance? Show me, if you will. Ha ha ha, you can relax now. You see, I understand. You are far superior to me. As are the commanders. Cyrus too, naturally. Team Galactic is beyond my reach. Please, you must stop them, for only you are able. All I can do now is give you this. It is a little something I obtained in an investigation long ago. Oh, hey. Please, you must stop Team Galactic. So, to help me along my path, he gave me a flute that makes wild Pokemon less likely to appear. Okay. I thought the black flute made them more likely to appear, and it was the white flute that made them less likely to appear, but I guess it's the other way around. Built so much of my team around the idea that, oh, I don't want my Garchomp to be earthquaking its teammates in doubles battles. So we've got Gengar instead of Alakazam, we've got Yanmega and Gyarados. We hardly have any doubles battles. Emerald had a lot more optional doubles battles than Platinum did. And honestly, it was better that way. I used Sludge Bomb just because we've got a lot of PP for it. But clearly that was the wrong choice. Forgot that rock and or ground resisted poison. I think it's ground. Honestly, poison isn't a very good attacking type until you get access to... or until fairy types exist, really. You know, it occurs to me I've got my experience share on my Yanmega because it needs the most help. But it might be a good idea for me to put it on Tangrowth instead, because Tangrowth is the one who is most able to provide coverage that the rest of my team doesn't. Like, specifically for getting rid of water types, especially water ground, Tangrowth is my best option. Gengar does have Thunderbolt for getting rid of water types, but The moment we see a Gastrodon, Tangrowth is basically my only option. So yeah, I think while Yanmega does need the help, considering it's not going to learn a new move that matters until like 47 or 50 something. Yeah, I think we just... Unfortunately, we effectively bench the bug. Tangrowth is more important coverage. Because, like, what does Bug do? It covers Psychic and Grass and Dark. Well, Gengar's got Ghost to cover for Psychic. Infernape covers for Grass quite nicely. And Infernape also covers for Dark quite nicely. So yeah, I guess Yanmega was a bad call. We grunts have two jobs. One, ensure the success of our operation at the summit. Two, utterly destroy any intruders to stop their meddling. Okay, Gengar can't really touch this thing, except with Thunderbolt, and we don't want to use Thunderbolt on a Stunky. And thus, do I bring... I considered Garchomp, but nah. Garchomp does not need the XP. Okay, this is the only Pokemon she's got. I could have close combated it in total safety, and maybe I should have. Let's see, if Mach Punch did that much, and Close Combat is 3 times the base power. Close Combat probably would have gotten that KO. Whatever. Trainer post-battle text, auto advances. Join Team Galactic and then abide by our rules. That would solve all our problems. No thanks. I didn't even take a step. Our time has come. It's Team Galactic's time now. Well, there's something Gengar can deal with. It's too late. No amount of desperation from a kid like you will make a difference. I wouldn't be so sure. Now we get to deal with hail. I swear, if it weren't for hail warning, I would 100% have taken a bomb of snow over Tangrowth. There's snow warning, not hail warning. It causes hail, but it's called snow warning. I don't believe Nose Pass gives much XP. We don't have waterfall, so we can't really do much over there. Because of course there's still another HM we don't have. Because this is Gen 4. Though admittedly, the Gen 3 remakes at least have just as many HMs. Our time is coming, a time for us alone. We'll send you back in time, a time before you started training. You're talking like your boss is gonna awaken Dialga. I mean, I guess technically he is, but... So Houndour, Gengar does not want to be in front of that. Infernape, on the other hand, doesn't really mind. Gengar is our best answer to a Golbat. So close. Great, another Houndour. I believe Sludge Bomb is okay, maybe? Unless fire resisted. Yeah, Sludge Bomb is fine. Alright, we still get a stab. You can struggle all you want, but you can't stop Team Galactic alone. Doesn't matter how many Pokemon you try to use as your tools. But what if I try to use them as my friends? Team Galactic is all-powerful. Only a fool would show defiance to the mighty might of Team Galactic. Uh-oh, we better look out. They've got mighty might. Oh, bye, Stunky. It's nice how much less hitting myself in confusion there has been in this run versus Emerald. I mean, for one, they nerfed the chances of hitting yourself in confusion to begin with, and for two, there are just fewer Pokemon who use confusion as a status effect. It doesn't matter if you're an adult or a kid if you have Pokemon. Pokemon are the equalizers. I should have realized sooner. Let's take care of the galactic guys in here before they all leave. This is our final operation. No one will interfere. These Golbats really like to keep Gengar in with them. It has never once worked to their advantage. closer you are to the peak, the closer you are to space. Soon, Team Galactic will achieve greatness. I'll go talk to that guy before I go up here. I don't think that guy battles us, but like... still. Gonna need to swap off a Gengar lead pretty soon. Running low on PP. Yeah, right. You're absolutely right. I'm hopelessly lost. Please don't pay attention to a lowly grunt like me without any Pokemon. I can't believe you chased me here. Okay, let's see how tough you are. Thank you for giving me something to use Psychic PP against. Okay, the Sucker Punch was a little rude. And goodbye, Stunky. Nasty Plot is such a weird move for a Croagunk to use, because, like, what special attacks does it even use? Mount Coronet. I might be just a grunt, but even I can tell it has a weird energy. Yeah, it's all magnetic even. Okay, I think level 42 is a decent place to swap Gengar out of the lead. Let's get some XP on Gyarados. Say, listen, do you realize you're breaking hearts by being successful? It's your fault that Team Galactic members are in so much pain. You're right, I wasn't thinking of Team Galactic, the victims in all of this. Rock Smash is pitifully weak, but still. Someone's joy is another person's sorrow. Everyone be happy and laughing? How ridiculous. Team Galactic should be doing all the laughing. Now we're taking a long path full of encounters just to get one item. It's just a green shard, too. Oh, hey, look, it's the least valuable encounter we could have found. Baby Pokemon don't give XP. Like, technically they do, but it's not worth it. Almost to Spear Pillar. Our boss is going to do something huge at the summit, but here I am dealing with some pesky intruder. You're spoiling the atmosphere. You can lose quickly, right? All my excitement's gone now. This whole Mount Coronet trip is too rough, long, and draining. Team Galactic will take control of everything. You can try all you want, but you can't do anything alone. Not gonna lie, it kind of bothers me that Golbat's sprite ends in the wings down position here. Like, in my mind, that's the most active part of the flap, because, like, that's what they use to gain altitude. And so to end with wings down and then just freeze there, they're not moving during the part where they are most supposed to be moving. Whereas wings up, they can, like, I don't know, catch an updraft or something like that. It looks yeah, it looks better as a static pose. Is our boss about to ditch us and claim everything for himself? Yeah, probably. Wonder, do I have any super potions kicking around in here? Nope. Just hyper and max. You've worked so hard to get here. You should be proud of yourself. And now I'll send you packing home with only that happy thought. Nice freeze. We couldn't stop you. We'll be discarded as useless. Our boss is ruthless that way. Oh, don't worry. He was going to discard you as ruthless even if you didn't stop me. Or as useless. fact that that Surf is my Gyarados' best option against a Bronzong is kind of disappointing. Well, that one clearly wasn't heat-proof. Okay, now that we're at Spear Pillar, I believe a doubles battle happens here. At least one. Do I wish to have Garchomp around? I mean, kinda, but also I kinda want to get XP on things that aren't Garchomp. What with it being well above the level of the rest of my party. Our boss is about to do something spectacular. Don't get in the way. Of course you will, won't you? That's why the two of us will team up and to take you down in an epic duel. The Stunky is at least somewhat likely to just off itself, so we're going for the Frog. Second verse, same as the first. Neat if we got to see an Omni boost here. Yay! We are not capable of slowing you. We will let you pass so you can get pulverized by our bosses. Let's save a lot of data. just for safety's sake. Even though it does mean saving a lot of data because we touched the box because I was a fool and didn't start this stream in the proper city. But whatever. May take like 45 seconds, but it's not too long. Where do you think you're going? I won't let you disturb our boss. If you're not going to listen, you'll have to go through me first. After all, you've made me look bad more times than I care to remember. And I'll be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. Hold on 1 second. Don't you start the party without me. Huh? Remember me? I'm here to get my revenge. Huh, if it isn't that little boy. A little crybaby from Lake Acuity. Did you toughen up a bit? Sure, let's battle 2-on-2. Double Bronzor, huh? Barry, can you please open with a Pokemon that has evolved? I'm sure you love your Munchlax. The fact that you found one is honestly surprising, considering it usually takes a lot more patience than you particularly have demonstrated. But, yeah, let's open with something better, please. Not a fan of the fact that they got double screens up. I think it's Garchomp time. We'll see if they've got Levitate. And if they do have Levitate, at least we'll get rid of Munchlax. They both have Levitate. Okay, good to know. All right, Barry, make better choices. Now see, that's a better choice. Especially against these things. You don't have to leave your Munchlax out when you've got something with super effective moves sitting in back. Thank goodness they didn't double into my monkey. I don't know which one's which. I wish there was a way to tell, other than just knowing which slot goes to which slot. But let's choose righty here. I want to get rid of one of them is what I want to do. And that's exactly what I've done. Good. Ooh. And hooray, the screens are gone. Let's get rid of this Bronzor to make sure that they don't come back. And there goes my monkey. I'm gonna miss that monkey when Perugly shows up, but oh well. Wow, such variety these two are showing in their teams. Hey, Staraptor has close combat. The question now is, will it use it on the Perugly? Ouch. Nice. Just what we wanted to see. Bye, Gengar. Nope, Skuntank. Nice crit. Nice crit again. Heh, my Pokemon are tough, right? I can get even tougher. But, you know, that's it for us. We've hit the wall. Garnet, I'll help you with this. Hey, Garnet, this is it. It's your show now. Everything is ready for the creation of a new world. Now all will end, and everything will begin. With this, the red chain made from the crystals of the 3 lake Pokemon. And this, the red chain I replicated with technological means. With these red chains, I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me. Dialga, the mythical Pokemon and the master of time. It's legendary, not mythical. And the other, Palkia, the mythical Pokemon and the master of space and dimensions. Again, legendary, not mythical. And hey, we're going to get to have 2 Dialgas on screen at once. I've waited so long for this moment, Dialga and Palkia. Hang on a sec. Would you look at that as another Dialga? Shaping this world is a double spiral of time and space. Yes, the very things that you have the ability to control. You will do my bidding. I will have your abilities as mine. With the power I wield, I will create an entirely new world. The incomplete and ugly world we have now can disappear. I am resetting everything to 0. Nothing can remain. It is all for making the ultimate world, a world of complete perfection. Nothing so vague and incomplete as spirit can remain. Oh, hi, Yuxi. Oh, hi, Meesprit. Oh, hi, us elf. Wow, the text is on the bottom screen now. That's unusual. I should have expected as much. Uxie, the being of knowledge. Azelf, the being of willpower. And Mesprit, the being of emotion. The Pokémon have come to protect Sinnoh? Pathetic and worthless. It takes the 3 of them, the 3 lake Pokémon that symbolize spirit, to balance either the Pokémon of time or space. But they can't maintain balance against the 2. Not when both Dialga and Palkia are here. Their coming here is in vain. So much meaningless drama. Now, Garnet, you've constantly interfered with my plans, but you will be forgiven. After all, there will remain no spirit for all time when I am done. What about for all space? All spirit will disappear. It will be ripped away. From you, from your Pokémon, from those precious to you. It is time. My dream will be my reality. What is this pressure I feel? Something is enraged? Interesting. So there is a Pokémon that can only appear as a shadow. Regardless, the effort is rash and foolish. I have harnessed the powers of Dialga and Palkia. Yeah, but you made the Poké-Devil upset. I, Cyrus, won't have any more interference. No! I'm sorry I took so long. I think I finally found the answer from studying the myths. When this world was made, Dialga and Palkia appeared. Apparently there was one more Pokemon that appeared at the same time. A Pokemon with as much power as Dialga and Palkia. But also one whose name was never to be spoken. Giratina! Oops, I spoke it. It It's said to lurk in another world, a world on the opposite side of ours. That's what that shadow was. It must have been Giratina. The pillars are distorting. It's because of that portal. It's joined us to the other world. If it's not closed, the distortion will spread to Sinnoh and beyond. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? We have to chase Cyrus. We have to hurry. And now we go to the distortion world, which, in terms of general aesthetic, is a kind of neat place. If very samey looking in terms of textures and all that. This place. Can you feel it? There are no Pokemon here at all. No, there's one. Time isn't flowing, and space isn't stable. A world where the rules are broken. A space one might call the distortion world. Let's find Giratina. We need to stop the spreading distortion at the spear pillar. That was Giratina. We have to hurry. If something's not done, the distortion will swallow not only our world, it will overwhelm the distortion world. Yeah, this is a neat set piece moment, but in terms of actually playing through it, it lasts longer than it should. This rock slab, it appears to move if you step on a certain spot. Gee, could it be the dark spot in the very middle? Will we get to see Giratina if we keep going down? In the distortion world, are we really traveling downward? P to you too. Like, it's neat that they play with the three-dimensional nature of this place. It does make for some interesting moments. But, it's not perfect. Especially with how the controls are done with a D-pad no matter what. Sometimes there are moments where you have to press a different direction than you would expect in order to advance. The legend of Giratina has been all but forgotten, but to a few. The legend told of a world on the other side of ours. This world. Why does this world exist? Why is Giratina here all alone? There's so much that can't be explained, but we have things to do. Let's split up. We have to find the right way. Yeah, like here. This is the direction I go if I press right. So like I'm facing right now. And then I press down to get on here. But now if I press right, I go this way. The shadowy Pokémon isn't here. It abandoned me here, then disappeared somewhere farther down. Was it content merely to interfere with my plan? Incidentally, do you understand the concept of genes? Yes. If it's true, you've impressed me. Genes can be considered the blueprints of all life forms. That includes humans and Pokémon alike. Genes are contained in a DNA strand. A DNA strand consists of two chains of opposing characteristics in a spiral. If one of the chains were to be broken, the other could replicate it. One or the other cannot exist without its opposite. Technically they can. RNA is a thing. And it existed before DNA, so yeah. Do you understand where I'm going with this? This is a bizarre world. Time doesn't flow. Space isn't stable. Only that shadowy Pokémon lives here. This world is the opposite of our world. Our world I wish to change. It is like the two chains composing a strand of DNA. The two worlds must be balancing each other to remain in existence. Without the one, the other cannot exist. The shadowy Pokémon must play a role in keeping the worlds in balance. That is why it must have interfered and brought me here. The shadowy Pokémon must have made this bizarre world. That's why trying to change our world disturbed it and made it reveal itself. But that is all irrelevant. What matters is defeating that Pokémon and making this world disappear. I won't allow it to interfere with me again. With it gone, neither world will be able to revert to its original state. Kind of annoying they make platforms disappear when you approach certain spots. Just as a haha, space isn't stable, made you'll jump type of thing. I guess it's more of a made you look rather than a made you jump because you can't jump, but still. Hi, oopsie. I know you want me to push the block in the hole. Actually, it's not a block, it's a rock, but still. There you go, one boulder just for you. Except I need to not go down just yet. Yes, yes, I know. Push the boulder in the hole. So stretchy. And allow me to just say, thank goodness this is the distortion world, and therefore we do not need waterfall here. Even though we are traveling up a waterfall, technically. Yes, Azelf, I know I need to put the boulder in the hole. And now we can go down here and actually accomplish something. There you go, Mesprit. P to you too. This place, it seems to be a giant puzzle. Maybe Giratina wants to test those that visit here? It appears as if we can't go on unless we solve the puzzle. There were some boulders that could be moved, and there are several odd pits on the floor. The Pokemon of the lake seem eager to show us something. Yeah, they're showing us which holes the boulders go in. PU to you too. P to you as well. I guess the Pokemon of the lakes must have gone home. I understand they can keep balance against either Palkia or Dialga. Does it mean they can't do that with Giratina? Oops, this is no time for idle chit-chat. Call it a trainer's intuition, but we're getting close. Let's go on. This is it. Giratina is up ahead. So, you were already here. Why do you seek to change the world? If you hate our world, you should just go off somewhere alone. Find somewhere where you can live without seeing others. Why should I run and hide from the world and have to wait quietly? My aim is to rid our world of the vague and incomplete thing we call spirit. By freeing ourselves of that, our world can be made complete. Ah, yes, because things are usually completed by taking something away from them, yes. That is my justice. No one can interfere. I won't lose. Not to that shadowy Pokemon. Not in any worthless world. I don't know, man. I think you're gonna lose to me right here, right now. Ooh, Thunderfang is not a good thing to see here. Ouchies. I'm gonna go ahead and swap off of Gyarados. The fact it used Dark Pulse and not Thunderfang again means Dark Pulse probably could have gotten the KO as well. A Weavile, you say? I don't wish to leave Garchomp in front of a Weavile. And that's exactly why. Now, I know that if you have a Sneasel and your opponent has Mach Punch, you don't have a Sneasel. Is that true for Weavile as well? Not as true. Maybe if we were even in levels, but not with this 6 level gap. Of course it froze me, but Flamethrower ought to at least help with that. Unfortunately, we're still taking another Ice Punch in the meantime. Excuse me? I thought using fire moves would automatically thaw you. Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and full restore. Maybe it's Gen 5 where they made that change and had it so that fire moves would automatically thaw you? Maybe even Gen 6. Pretty sure it's a thing that's happened at some point, though. Also, nice crit on that Ice Punch. And that's goodbye, Weavile. A Gyarados. So here's where we switch to our own Thunderbolter. Gyarados should not be wanting to use Bite or Crunch or anything of the sort against a fighting type, so... yeah, Waterfall. It's gonna hurt, but hopefully it won't KO. That was closer than I wanted it to be. This Thunderbolt should get rid of the Gyarados, no problem. It did not get rid of the Gyarados, no problem. Okay, that Gyarados probably knows Ice Fang. But I don't really have any better options. Let's go Tangrowth. And we're going to go ahead and Shockwave it. He's probably going to use his own full restore or something to that effect here. Yeah. Okay. So we're even in terms of healing used. And Shockwave should still do more than half of Gyarados' health, and then a second Shockwave will get rid of it. Nice crit. And yep, it does know Ice Fang. And of course it got the freeze. Okay. Let's try this again. Giga Impact. Interesting choice. Not what I would have used against a Tangrowth with half HP and a freeze, but you do you. Okay, Crobat. We don't have our Gengar for this, which is unfortunate. Both of its types are super effective against Tangrowth, so we don't exactly want to leave Tangrowth here. Let's swap to Gyarados? Use Ice Fangs? Intimidate, cutting its attack will also be helpful. It's going to outspeed us. We can't survive one more hit of Cross Poison. I think I have to heal. I mean, I don't have to. I could swap to a different Pokemon, but, like, we're quite underleveled for this. So I don't know that I would manage to beat this without having healing items. And I didn't save before talking to Cyrus, I don't think. And there's the Confuse Ray. Watch as we hit ourselves. Oh, never mind. That did a lot less than I was hoping it would. And of course we hit ourselves. Please don't kill yourself. Dang it. Okay, our options are getting thinner and thinner. Yanmega at least has a super effective ancient power to use. But considering what we were seeing from Ice Fang, I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this. Especially not when we have to take a super effective Air Slash first. Crit, huh? No, not even crit. Dang. I guess, like, level gap of 11 is kind of large. We have this Crobat right now, and following it is going to be a Honchkrow, I believe. Let's go Garchomp, I guess. And we'll Dragon Claw the Crobat. Nice miss on the Toxic. We appreciate that. Is it just me, or did a non-super effective Dragon Claw do as much damage as a super effective Ice Fang from Gyarados? I mean, sure, we've got Stab and a higher attack stat, but, like, the difference shouldn't have been that huge. Thanks for missing another Toxic. RNG isn't always against me. Okay, Crobat's down. Just gotta get through Honchkrow. I admit that you've pushed me to this extreme. Unfortunately, we don't have anything super effective against this Honchkrow. I mean, Tangrowth has Shockwave, but, like, Honchkrow's got Drill Peck, and there's no way it's not going to be faster than Tangrowth. And with its attack stat being as beefy as it is, this cannot be. It is not possible that I lose. We'll go ahead and Dragon Claw it. If it survives, then Infernape comes in and picks up the KO. But it does not survive. Accept this. This can't be. Not after all the sacrifices we've made to get this far. What of my new world, my new galaxy? Was this all dreamed to be swept away like nothing? I think that's what he said. Don't think that you can defeat or capture that Pokemon. This bizarre world is none other than that Pokémon itself. Capturing it or defeating it will make this world disappear. Very well, do what you will. Rather than repairing the world, you're going to destroy it for me. Do it. You inherit my legacy. Don't believe his lies. It's not possible that a Pokémon can make the world disappear. The world awaited your birth, not only yours either. The Pokémon with you, the people close to you. All the Pokémon and people were born because they have a part in the world. I'm convinced of that. Giratina won't go out of existence. This distortion world won't disappear. Our world won't disappear either. Let's go meet Giratina. Oops, I should do something about your hardworking Pokémon first. I was about to complain about there not being the healing noise, but it came after the text saying that she healed us. Now let's go meet Giratina. Can you let me save first? Giratina is enraged because the two worlds are endangered. It has merged the distortion world and our world at the Spear Pillar. That's why both worlds are becoming distorted. But there's nothing to fear. You can defeat Giratina and show the tight bond you share with your Pokémon. Or you can demonstrate how much you want it to join you. If you succeed in doing either, Giratina will understand. The distortion of the two worlds will stop. Alright, let me just drop a save real quick. Gigo Gago Guo. I am going to catch this Giratina. I don't have to, but I will. Giratina is quietly eyeing Garnet. Oh, allowing me another chance to save, so that all we have to do is press A to begin the battle, huh? Gigo Gago Guo. What interesting music this is. It's very bouncy. Alright, let's go ahead and open with an Ice Fang. And another Ice Fang. Hopefully we can get a freeze. That would be nice. No freeze. Okay, let's go ahead and send out Yanmega to basically just be a sacrifice. Because that way we can bring Gyarados back and weaken Giratina's offense again. Let's defog again, yeah. After 2 defogs, I don't think any of the moves we have on our entire team will miss at any point. And now we'll send Gyarados back for one more Ice Fang. Then whether this freezes or not, I think we start throwing balls for a bit. Oh, never mind. Ice Fang doesn't happen. Okay, then we'll swap to Gengar, who will not last long. But this is our only chance to get a status effect on this thing. So come on, Para. It's a lot of damage for a Dragon Claw after 2 Intimidates. Come on, Para. Nice. Oh, bye-bye. Do I need Gengar for anything else? Not really. Let's go ahead and, since we don't really have anything else to do right now, let's revive Gyarados, just so that we can get another Intimidate on. Oh, nice full Para. And now to throw Pokeballs. Specifically Pokeballs. Because I want to. Like, sure, I could throw better balls. But no, I am throwing Pokeballs. Nice crit. Alright, let's get Gyarados back in here for another Intimidate. And then more balls. We're due for a full Para this round. And we aren't getting it. We're over odds for another full Para. Okay, at this point, let's send out Tangrowth. Tangrowth is nice and bulky. And then continue to throw balls. When we're down to 2 Pokemon, I'll start using more revives. Because this is... I believe Giratina here does have a capture rate of 3, so... It's the full-on legendary experience, unlike Dialga and... Oh, right, can't aim at Giratina when it's not in sight. Oh, I just remembered, I have Sleep Powder on this thing. Whatever, let's just huck an Ancient Power at it. Oh right, it's paralyzed, so we're faster. Whatever, more balls. Yeah, Dialga and Palkia in Diamond and Pearl are super easy to catch. You basically just throw a Dusk Ball or Quick Ball at them at the start of the battle, and you'll almost always get them. Giratina here in Platinum, I believe, does in fact still have that actual legendary catch rate of 3. Oh, you know Ancient Power too. As long as you don't get any Omni boosts out of it. And there goes Tangrowth. Okay, now that we're down to 2, I do need to make sure that I revive Pokemon. I never want to have only 1 left. Because then we could lose a Pokemon every round if this Giratina gets lucky with crits and the like. mean, one of these balls has to work eventually, right? They don't have to, but it's likely that one of them will work eventually. It's really just a question of whether the Giratina starts struggling first. And there goes our monkey. Time to bring Gyarados back for another Intimidate. And then we'll revive Tangrowth, because Tangrowth has proven the most able to take what Giratina dishes out. So that's 4 Intimidates on this thing. Goodbye. Okay, well, since Giratina is gone, let's go ahead and use some Moo Moo Milk to help Tangrowth out. Again with only 2 shakes. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Dragon Claw did that much after 4 Intimidates. Okay, so we will once again revive Gyarados. Finally another full pair. It's been a while since we last got one. It's 33% for one to actually happen, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 25%, but either way, it's been a bunch of rounds since the last one. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, what can we really do this round? We could heal Gyarados, I guess? It's not as useful as healing Tangrowth. Tangrowth sticks around longer, but why not? And again, only 2 shakes. I need more shakes than this. Nice crit. I'm going to go ahead and heal Tangrowth. Because while I could swap to Gyarados for another Intimidate, I think I'd rather just keep Tangrowth around at this point. Potions are cheaper than revives. I've got more heals than I have revives, so yeah. Keeping Tangrowth around is gonna work to my benefit. I think that Giratina only has 1 more Ancient Power, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about potential Omni boosts. Okay, once again, let us heal the Tangrowth. Unfortunately, Intimidates do not help for this thing's 2 special moves. They only help for Dragon Claw and Shadow Force. But there's a Dragon Claw, so Intimidates definitely work on that. Alrighty. You know, Giratina, it'd be pretty cool if you stayed in a ball. I've already caught a Giratina in a Pokeball in Pokémon Platinum before. I don't know why I'm bothering now. I guess just because it feels right. It's not like I need to have 2 of them. Because you can't put an Origin Form Giratina in Pokemon Home. I think I might be risking my Tangrowth at this point, if it uses a special move. I'll heal after this round. Ooh, nice full para. Be nice if we were getting more of those. We're still getting remarkably few. There's another. Give us more full paras. Or just stay in the ball. That would be nice too. You know what? Giratina lives in the distortion world. Maybe it obeys commands in reverse. Hey, Giratina, break out of this ball instantly. Oh, nope, it followed that one. And it's struggling. Alright, we have exactly one more chance to catch this thing. And while I could toss a timer ball, or even a master ball, I'm not gonna. Pokeball, go! Giratina, this is your last chance to live. Okay, goodbye, Giratina. Thankfully, failing to catch it doesn't mean it's gone forever. You get another chance after you beat the Elite Four. Giratina seems to have understood us. That Pokemon. That shadowy Pokemon was defeated. Your doing so means this irrational world will remain in existence. Does that make it impossible for me to create a new world? Even if I made new red chains, the new world can't be made. Why? What compels you to protect the 2 worlds? Is spirit a vague and incomplete thing so important to you? The places we are born, the time we spend living, the languages we speak. We are all different, but the presence of Pokemon unites us. We share our lives with our Pokemon, and our happiness grows as we all become greater than we were alone. That is why we can battle and trade with anyone we choose. Silence! Enough of your blathering! That's how you justify spirit as something worthwhile? That is merely humans hoping, deluding themselves that they are happy and safe. The emotions roiling inside me, rage, hatred, frustration. These ugly emotions arise because of my own incomplete spirit. Enough. We will never see eye to eye. This, I promise you, I will break the secrets of the world. With that knowledge, I will create my complete and perfect world. One day you will awaken to a world of my creation. A world without spirit. Since there is sadness, we can feel joy. When there is anger, compassion is born. Let's go back home. The portal where Giratina was should lead back to our world. Giratina was written in legend as being on the other side of our world. It stands to reason that it has a link to the other side. This place? It's the Send-Off Spring. It's said to somehow lead to the great beyond. And Giratina was said to live in a world on the opposite side of ours. Oh, I'm sincerely sorry. It's very rude of me. Garnet, you're incredible. You really are a fantastic trainer. Let me say this on behalf of all Sinnoh. Garnet, thank you. Oh, that's right. You have to go tell Professor Rowan. He was very worried about you. You should visit him at his lab. Do I need to defog here? No. Game, I am in no condition for a random encounter right now. Actually, I guess I'm in okay condition for some. Just depends on what we're against. So much grass. Nice Dusclops. Let's get Garchomp out and crunch it. Rude. Okay, we're free. And now let's get back to town so that we can heal the heck up. And also grab our bat and go talk to Professor Rowan. And then we'll make our way to Sunny Shore. And when we're at Sunny Shore, we can actually get more ribbons. Unfortunately, there are some ribbons that I will have to get off camera because a different one is given in Sunny Shore every day of the week. And there are some days of the week that I just can't stream. Garnet, you've come back. You leave me speechless. You've done it. You really have done it. Never has my heart pounded this hard for so long in my 60 years of living. After you left, the professor did a lot of checking around. He got really worried about you, Garnet. He got in touch with people he knows to rustle up help. You didn't need it, Garnet. I'm glad to see you back safe, too. Oh yes, there was something I had to tell you. The 3 Pokemon of the lakes appear to have returned to their homes. So tell me, how are things going for you? They're fine. The Pokédex? A total of 168. And the number of badges? Well, you've got 7 already. That only leaves Sunny Shore's gym. You've come this far. Why not obtain Sunny Shore's badge? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That will broaden your horizons further than ever before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon. Okay, back to Veilstone, I believe, is the closest. Actually, if we go to Pastoria, there's fewer grass patches in the way, so let's do that. Yeah, from Pastoria, we only have to walk through 5 grass tiles. I need to escape these doldrums. You can keep me company. Well, that is not what my Gyarados wants to be in front of. Really? It used Crunch instead of an electric move. I'm going back to the hotel to rest. I find you exceedingly tiresome. Oh boy, more berries to steal. After enjoying a meal at the hotel restaurant, one has a battle. That's the social etiquette. I don't like getting my attack harshly dropped right before I actually do anything. Looks like 2 more surfs will get rid of this rabbit. Personally, I would much rather pamper Pokemon than make them battle. And I believe, yep, there's a cut tree there, but we don't have cut at the moment. And I'm not going to teach it to anyone, so we will not get past that tree and we will not collect that item. The only items you ever throw are Pokeballs. But is that true? I want people to think about that. That's why I give away the technical machine Fling. Using that move, the Pokemon hurls whatever item it's holding at the foe. The move's effect depends on what item is hurled. Remember, the move Fling fails if the Pokemon isn't holding anything. Of course, he said the only items you ever throw are Pokeballs, which is, I believe, true outside of the Safari Zone. Our character does not throw other items. But then again, I guess we can throw a Pokédoll, maybe? And then in the Safari Zone, we can throw rocks and bait. Or I guess mud and bait in this game. I can't explain it. I get more easily agitated at night. Oh, this is a double battle waiting to happen. Look at my Pokemon. It's really cool. Oh, we'll ride upon the sea in a boat, just you and me. That's the way of the sailor. Way of the sailor. Sing it. I know Mantike is a baby Pokemon, but I've got this thing in my head that Remoraid is more fragile and Mantike is more durable. So I'm going to go ahead and use the quadruple effective move on Mantike and have Gyarados try and clean up the Remoraid. You ought to think about becoming a sailor yourself. It's been great to be able to visit different places around the world. Pools are okay, but I like the sea because Pokemon live there. My dream's a big one. I want to battle every kind of Pokemon from around the world. Well, then you're gonna have to go to more places. That's goodbye, Gastrodon. It's nice having an actual answer to those things. Listen, you, whatever happens, never lose sight of your dream. Okay, that's the end of the route, but there are still a couple trainers to battle. Let's go ahead and swap to someone who is more capable of dealing with whatever they send out. When I first started fishing, catching anything made me happy. Those days are long gone now. Now I get annoyed if I can't beat my record by even an inch. Okay, that guy doesn't want to battle. Oh, neat. Don't need to have a GBA game inserted to get wild Electabuzz and or Elekid's in Platinum. Oh, I guess I should have stuck on that. Rude. Electabuzz's cry is so harsh. Love getting a free full restore. And of course we had to get an encounter on our last grass tile. Nice crit. Very unnecessary. Listen, can you tell me what kind of Pokemon you have? Tangrowth, Gengar, Infernape, Gyarados, Garchomp, and Yanmega. Oh, Signal Beam's not good for Tangrowth. I want to hang on to a Buizel and just bob around. If I stare at the water's surface for too long, I begin to forget what I was doing in the first place. It's an odd trait to have as a fisherman. Don't freeze. Good. Again, don't freeze. Also, don't flinch. Good. Though I believe this guy has a third Gyarados in back. We'll be swapping off of Tangrowth for that one. No, it's a Remoraid. We'll still be swapping off of Tangrowth for it. Nice miss. Why would it use Bullet Seed against Tangrowth, I guess? It saw KO no matter what it was using, so it just used a random move. All right, I was fishing, wasn't I? Well, I am fishing, but very well, I accept your challenge. Uh-oh, guy's got a Magikarp. Oh, he knows his stuff, using Splash instead of Tackle or Flail. This guy knows how to use a Magikarp. That was less damage than I was hoping to see. But I think it's still going to be better to use Grass Knot than Shockwave just because of Stab. Oh, bye. Ooh, a Feebas. I like your fish, dude. I've gone down in defeat. Whatever more is there to say? Looks like at most 2 more trainers. I'm getting bored of fishing. Let's have a quick battle. Uh-oh. We got another level 40 plus Magikarp. Better look out. But this guy uses Flail instead of Splash. He does not know his stuff. The fact that Flail did exactly 1 damage is kind of sad. And there's a Gyarados. Wow, Bullet Seed is a very, very long animation when it fires more than twice. Even when it only fires twice, it probably takes longer than most other moves to resolve. Let's see how a Shockwave does versus a Grass Knot on this thing. Well, it's not going to do great now. Still more than half that thing's health, so let's just do it again. Maybe Finneon's light enough that Grass Knot is worse than Shockwave. Despite the stab. Thanks for that. It was a good change of pace for me. Hi, Traveler. How would you like to battle? Not super into it, but we'll do it. Uh-oh. So many level 40 plus Magikarps on this route. And we've seen all 3 moves they can use. Wasn't paying attention to how much damage that tackle did, though. Oh, but I can look back in time in my stream preview. It did 2 damage. That was more than the flail. I was not expecting a hydro pump. Nice one shot. Love to see it. You bested this fisherman traveler. I like to fish. You're a traveler. Farewell until we meet again. Yo, fellow trainer! Your Pokemon are secure inside their Pokeballs, but there's no masking that aura of serious toughness. Oops, sorry, I should introduce myself. The name's Flint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. I just had this idea. Maybe you can pull it off. It's about this town's gym leader. He's really lost his enthusiasm lately because there have been so few good challengers worth his time. He's been so bored, he spends all his time renovating the gym. And then the blackout happened. That sure didn't help lift his mood. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need you to give him a battle that's so hot it will reignite his passion for battling. I'm counting on you, Hotshot. He was walking this way before he spotted us. Then he spotted us and talked to us and immediately started walking back the other way. Okay, where's the Pokemon Center live? That's not it. There it is. Because we need to grab out our Pokemon who need ribbons, and also we need to heal. Because I am not ending this stream until I have new ribbons. So let's grab Primus and Emperor and Lealoon and Cuthbert. I was really hoping that I could use the touchscreen to drag these things around, but whatever. I don't know that I need to have them in any specific order or anything. I think the ribbon just goes to the Pokemon in front, but maybe it goes to the whole party. I don't know. Point is, if we go to this house? Yeah. Delightful ribbons for Pokemon. My Pokemon want delightful ribbons. Oh, hello. You're quite the nifty trainer. My husband is a sailor and he's off working somewhere far away. I long for the day he comes back to me. All that waiting gets to be very boring every day, though. I know. How about you visit me and tell me stories every so often? Starting tomorrow, please visit and tell me stories about your travels. Oh. I guess I don't get a ribbon today. Oh well. Well, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch. And I will be back on Thursday to pick up ribbons from this lady and also, I guess, get the final gym badge and maybe even other ribbons. Because we're not going to do the Elite Four until after I've got my contest ribbons, because the contest ribbons are easier to get before doing the Elite Four, so I guess, yeah, next time we'll get our last gym badge and then do some contests. See you then, friends.